Dateline, Catch a Predator. This is To Catch a Predator.
Got some bad news for you, Peter.
That always made me feel.
Sure.
That's the open.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? So when it comes to the way we eat, most of us have three goals in mind. It's either to lose body fat, to maintain the body composition of the weight that we have, or to gain weight, or to bulk, as they say. Those are the three most common goals we have when people think about the food they take into their body.
Over the past 30 days, the team and I took on a pretty advanced concept for a nutrition challenge. Not only did we track our food for the entire 30 days in MyFitnessPal, but we also rotated through higher carb days and lower carb days. So within a 5-day window, we had 2 higher carb days, and then we had 3 lower carb days.
So tracking provides a lot of benefits. So one of them is going to be mindfulness. By actually logging in whatever you're eating, it's going to tell you, maybe I shouldn't have this bag of Doritos versus this healthier option. So it also helps you, Cool Ranch, yeah. It also helps you better understand their eating habits and kind of learn about nutrition. Learn about what kind of certain foods contain these macros and how much of those macros are in each food. Provides accountability. It helps you reach your goals of either hitting your calories, hitting your certain amount of carbs, proteins, fats. Helps you balance out those macros, and also it's going to help you reach your goals faster.
So what we did in the beginning was we all determined what our goals were. So in my case, I wanted to lose body fat. Nolan wanted to maintain composition, and then Peter and Sean wanted to bulk up and increase probably body mass, some skeletal muscle there. So how we did this is that we started by InBody. So we had our base metrics and what we knew where we could base all of our numbers off of. And then Sean was able to put it into a TDEE calculator. And so that calculates our numbers and what our macros, our proteins, carbs, and fats, our goals for each daily intake would be. And then after that, we were off to the races.
Some of the problems that I found myself experiencing before the challenge were threefold. One is I would catch myself at night in the hours of like 8:30 to 10 o'clock excessively healthy snacking. So example is I would find myself eating this healthy granola and I just sometimes couldn't stop. And after a couple weeks, I noticed changes in my body that I just did not like. So we can't overeat in the healthy scope of things. Another problem I had, and this was maybe longer drawn out, was my sleep. Due to the healthy snacking or the excessive snacking late at night, my sleep was very broken. I would fall asleep on the couch, I'd wake up at like 1 or 2, brush my teeth, I'd be up, had very broken sleep, and this went on for a while. And then my third one was, I started an impromptu, undesirable, unwanted, rapid weight loss program just before this challenge, also known as getting sick, a GI bug that just cleaned and wiped me out, and within a period of 3 days, I lost 5 pounds, which I did not want to lose.
The problems that I had before we went through this 28-day challenge was actually two. I'm a very inconsistent eater. Like I'll have stretches of maybe like 2 or 3 days where I'm on track, I'm eating very well, and then like the 4th or 5th day, like stress for me is usually the biggest thing that derails my eating. So I'll rather than eating, I'll just grab coffee, energy drink, like suppress my appetite. I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. So the next thing you know, I've undereaten for the day. And it kind of just leads into, all right, a day or 2 or 3 of underperforming. Maybe not getting the best sleep that I can. My emotions are all over the place because I'm hangry or like I haven't eaten as much. The other thing that you could probably ask anybody who's ever like lived with me or been around me, I can eat for days. Like there's nothing stopping me from eating, where with the inconsistency, I would basically just like bulk everything at night so I could get away with, I really can't get away with it, but I would just eat a ton of food, maybe not in great proportions in terms of macros, where I could go really heavy into protein and carbs and not hit fats, or get a lot of fats and carbs and not enough protein. So there was a lot of inconsistency in what I was eating or bulking at the end.
Start to.
My problem is.
So the problem that I was facing before we started this challenge is Actually, pretty close to what Nolan was saying is that I was very inconsistent. A lot of the times where I would go into this like mood of just not eating or under eating, completely under eating, especially skipping breakfast, possibly even skipping lunch, and then not eating until like way late in the day, like 3, 4, or 5 o'clock. And it was something that I probably had preconceived, like from back in the day, of eating less means weighing less. But what I've learned over the last couple of years in going through the nutrition program myself and becoming a nutrition coach as well is when I undereat, my body holds on to fat, and it's just what it does. It goes after all of the healthy parts of the body, which is the muscle tissue, and it holds on to the body fat, because body fat is meant to protect all of the organs, protect the body, and it just doesn't know when its next meal is going to come in. And that was kind of like this this flow that I was going through. So a lot of the times when I would undereat, I would gain more or increase on body fat. So that was one of the struggles that I was having before the 30 days.
So some of my problems before the nutrition challenge that we've all been doing, well, one was definitely under eating. I would go home at night and not have my meals prepped out already. So instead of taking the extra time to make sure that I'm hitting my goals, I would just go to bed or maybe have some kind of a snack that wasn't ideal. Second thing was that I wouldn't eat barely any fat throughout my day. And our body needs the healthy fats found in olive oils, avocado oil, healthy fishes to run properly. So after tracking a day's worth, I was getting like minimal. So to do this challenge, really focused on bumping up my fat intake to kind of balance out all of my macros throughout my day.